Afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon, everybody.
Hey.
How does a beer sound, Norm?
I don't know, Coach. I usually finish them before they get a word in.
It's Tuesday, June 25th. I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through the lineup, we have a new segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And finally, to end today's show, I'm going to open a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics that I still have left to open in a segment titled What's in the Box Already? Alright, now let's get started with a quick recap of yesterday's highlights. There are links to these channels in the description below. These channels have been discovered. The first item on the recap comes from the Connecticut Comics channel. We got a terrific video yesterday titled Comics, CGC, and More Post-Father's Day Giveaway 2019, the Mike and ROCCO Morning Show. Let's take a peek.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike and ROCCO Morning Show. I'm Mike, this is ROCCO, the Saturday morning father and son duo bringing you everything comic book related. This is the June 2019 Post-Father's Day Giveaway. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mike and ROCCO Morning Show. I'm Mike, this is ROCCO, and we're doing a 2019 Post-Father's Day giveaway for all our awesome fathers out there that take the time to spend with their children and be awesome dads. Okay, so for the 2019 giveaway, we got 2 items coming out of Rocky Hill, Connecticut from Heroes and Hitters local comic book shop. So if you're in the area, Rocky Hill, Connecticut, go check them out. You want to tell them? I got you.
Just too damn cute, right? I mean, I couldn't stop smiling the whole time. To see this video and more great content from Mike and Rock at the Connecticut Comics channel, click the link right here. Okay, the final item on the recap comes from Alex the Comic Hoarder channel. He released an awesome video yesterday titled Top 10 Most Valuable Comics in My Collection. Let's take a look.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Alex the Comic Hoarder. Thank you so much for clicking play on this video. In this one, I'm going to show you the top 10 biggest keys, the most expensive comic books in my comic book collection as it sits right now, mid-year 2019. Hopefully you guys are excited. I'm excited, so here we go. Number 10 on the list is Avengers #1. Number 9 on the list is a book that I've always loved. This is Giant Size X-Men #1. It is an 8.0. Number 8 on the list, and it is The Incredible Hulk 181, the first appearance of Wolverine. Number 7 on the list, The Brave and the Bold 28, the first appearance of the Justice League of America. Number 6 on the list is another book that I got from Matt Thanatos. This is Showcase 22, the first appearance of Hal Jordan as Green Lantern. He's the second Green Lantern.
Wow, dude. Congrats on that collection, Alex. To see this entire video and more great content from Alex the Comic Hoarder, click the link right here. Alright, now let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 14 shows in the lineup and 7 are going live. So, first up at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern, Arrow over at High Road Comics channel is releasing a video titled New Comic Book Day Haul, Wednesday, June 19th, 2019. At 5 a.m. Pacific, 8 a.m. Eastern, over at the Batman Statue Collector channel, he's releasing a video titled Statue Chat, exclusive interview with artist Lee Bermejo, Epic Prime 1 Studio Joker collaboration. Awesome. Okay, at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, Perry over at the Perry Comics channel is releasing a video titled 16 cover price key comic books to grab this week for New Comic Book Day 626. He's talking about cover price, not ratio incentives, 16 cover price. Great job, Perry. Okay, at 7 a.m., 10 a.m. Pacific.
poppin', everybody?
Over at the MCE channel, which stands for Marvelous Collectibles and Entertainment, Seth is releasing a video titled Funko Pop Hunting Marvel Legends Endgame Wave 2 and $7 a pop. Okay, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Over at the BERKNASTY 54 Comics channel, Steve is releasing a video titled Bear Island Comics Contest Entry. Now, this contest has been awesome. As a matter of fact, I think the next show did it too. At 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Pacific, over at the White Whale Comics channel, Alec is releasing a video titled Bear Island Comics Royal Guard Contest. Dude, I may have to do an entry for this, right? Alright, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comics with Bueller channel, we should be seeing a video titled Hot Top 10 Comics to Buy for June 26th New Comic Book Day Weekly Picks. Okay, well, this is the halfway point of the lineup, and it's time for the new segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. So today's tag comes from John's Comics With, and he tagged me yesterday in reply to my tag of him, but he added a 2 for Tuesday and came with an X-Men 216 and 217, which he had 2 copies of each of. In turn, I posted for 2 for Tuesday my Thor 154 from 1968, and I tagged Symbiote Dave, Mr. Comics 89, Hoodad Comics, and the Immortal Biggest Shaq. Okay, that was fun. Now back to the lineup. Next up at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, head over and check out the boys from Cheeto Comics and more because they're going live. With a stream titled New Comic Book Day Show for 6/26/19, we have them in hand with BERKNASTY and THORO live. So let's check out Chino and Manny as they host guests THORO Q Burrow and Steve of BERKNASTY 54 Comics. These guys are new comic shop owners. Address is in the description below, and they're actually my new LCS. I order from them on this show, and they ship me my books. I get them by Friday or Saturday. Okay, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Oh yeah, check out a live stream titled Episode Number 16 Buy or Pass on New Comic Book Day, June 26, 2019. Now, Rod, over at Just a Rican and his comics channel, is hosting the Triple Threat. Wait a minute, Triple Threat? Kinda? I don't know, we got a stand-in. John from John's Comics with Kids is standing in for Edwin the Comic Jabroni, who's serving his country in the reserves right now. So, Rod the Rican, John's Comics with Kids, and Perry Comics discuss what to buy or pass on New Comic Book Day. And you know what I'm going to say? These guys know a thing or two because they've read a thing or two. Alright, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comic Book Wars channel, they'll be releasing the 7th episode in their live podcast series titled Comic Book Wars, the comicbookspeculation.com podcast, episode number 7. Also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Just a Geek from the 305 channel, Vincent is going live with a stream titled San Diego Comic-Con 2019 Reveals Live Chat, special guest What's Poppin' and the OG Geek. That's right, join Vincent and Seth of What's Poppin' and the OG Geek as they talk about all those San Diego Comic-Con pops that have come out and all the other shenanigans going on. Alright, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the next edition of a live Tuesday night comic book auction over at the home of the New York Warriors channel. Come join Biggies, Manny, Marky, Joker, Erod, and Jeff in the chat as they have the best deals going on YouTube tonight. Come for the deals and stay for the laughs. At 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, guess what? Another live show! That's right! Head over to Comic Core channel for this week's edition of The Golden Guys. Now, every week they've been coming with a great panel, and tonight they have a special surprise guest. Now, they're going to be focusing on comics of the Golden Age, and you don't want to miss it. Well, the last item on the lineup and the last live show that I know about is at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, over at the Fantastic Comics channel. We get a live stream titled This Whole Everything number 24. Join the fellows in the chat as they talk New Comic Book Day and other comic-related topics. Well, that's it for today's lineup. Now, let's go to the next segment called What's in the Box Already? And I'm going to grab one off the top. This actually is relatively new from May of this year. from a Jeremy Cram in Kashmir, Washington. You know, I've sold this recently, and I just got another copy of it. Justice League number 10. Justice League number 10. Alright, well, that was fun. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll be posting this schedule with any ads and/or changes this afternoon. We've also got a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you know of anyone that might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, leave me a comment below on how I can improve the show, or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. If you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this great new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, don't forget, had a good time.